Hey guys, I want to do a quick video highlighting a specific product. One thing we've seen with mini splits as time has gone on is the ability to pair more than one indoor unit with one outdoor unit. So instead of just having one and one, you could do one outdoor unit and have multiple indoor units. The problem becomes the cost. And in a lot of cases, if you're talking about an outdoor unit that could just do one indoor unit, when you go to an outdoor unit that now can do multiple indoor units, the price jumps dramatically on just that outdoor unit for a number of reasons, but a lot of people just don't realize that. So they think, well, if I've only got one outdoor unit instead of just one indoor unit, now if I go to two, well, the cost difference should just be the cost of the next indoor unit, not realizing the outdoor unit jumps dramatically in price as well. And so you don't really start to see any savings until you start to look at having 3, 4, multiple, maybe even more than that indoor units in this scenario. So anytime you have just say 2 indoor units, because that outdoor unit jumps so dramatically, there have been times that we have priced jobs where it made no sense to do a multi-zone unit like that. You might as well just have 2 outdoor 1-to-1 units matching with your 2 indoor units. And so Daikin in particular, we're a Daikin dealer at Griffin, and Daikin in particular came out with a product to try to help alleviate that. And we're going to talk about the Daikin Cirra line. And ultimately, this product is very limited. It's not going to do a million different things, say like the VRV Life that Daikin makes, that has thousands of different setups and different ways you can do the indoor units and different matchups and things like that. The Cirra is what it is. But I will say, when it does make sense, very budget friendly. So anytime you have that scenario where you have an extra room in the house, or you have a couple bedrooms that you're just trying to get some extra comfort in those rooms, and you're looking for 2 indoor units at a very budget friendly price, you can look at the Daikin Cirra line. In the grand scheme of things, all the Cirra is a 2-zone outdoor unit. You can't do any more than 2 zones, and you have to do at least 2 zones. In other words, you can't just install one indoor unit hoping to add the other one later. Because of the technology it uses, you have to install the 2 indoor units that it will hold. And that outdoor unit currently, during the making of this video, is 1.5 tons. It's an 18,000 BTU outdoor unit, and it can be paired with a 7, a 9, or a 12 indoor unit. So you can have 2 7s, 2 9s, 2 12s, or any variation of that, a 12 and a 7 or something like that. And so I would compare the Cirra to, say, Daikin's 17 series lineup. So when you go to the 1-to-1s, if you look at Daikin's lineup, they've got their 17 series, their 19 series, their Aurora, and then up from there. So like their VRV Life is like the Rolls Royce, right? Well, this Cirra, instead of being in the middle, this is going to be one of those more budget-friendly options. It's going to be like their 17 series. It has SEER ratings of around 17 SEER, depending on what your matchups are, 9 HSPF, 10 EER. I don't think it's going to break records on performance in extreme climates, but it will heat and cool your home, especially on those days that you just need that added comfort without breaking the budget. It comes with a 10-year parts warranty. Its cooling range is 50 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit, and the heating range is 5 degrees to 65 degrees. So that's pretty good in comparison to a lot of other budget-friendly units out there. One thing I will say that I've always liked about Daikin is their ability to run very well in colder temperatures in comparison to a lot of the other options out there. The other thing I like is they treat this unit, even though it's their budget friendly, it still comes with a lot of the premium options that you would expect from Daikin, like their compressor technology, their anti-corrosion treatment, their quick warming function that preheats the compressor to shorten the time required to discharge warm air, their automatic defrosting, and so on. So if you're familiar with Daikin's lineup and you're used to, say, the blue fins that come on those units, even the Cirra comes with all of that. So again, I don't think this is one of those products that it's not like we could hang our hat on it at Griffin and only offer the Cirra, right? There's going to be times that the Cirra just simply doesn't make sense, but there's going to be a lot of times where we've seen homeowners have to make drastic decisions. For example, we just priced a job last week where we had to do a 1-ton unit on the first floor of this garage type area, and then they had like an apartment above it that only needed a 9,000 BTU unit, and we were able to offer the Cirra as their budget friendly option. We offered the better and best options in addition to that, but when you're just looking for something at a lower price but still get the job done, that's when I think the Cirra is really going to come into play. If you just got two small rooms, two small areas that you need to have a mini split installed, the Cirra is going to be able to save you money instead of having those one-to-one options or have to go with these drastic options with the price jumping. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. I don't think you'll ever see the Cirra as their flagship product, but when it comes time to compare it to other options in those scenarios, it really checks that box better than a lot of those other options. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.